Boards have a key role to play when it comes to culture, and culture isn't something that you can just microwave. It's something that takes time to develop, and you have to put the work in. So what do I see good boards doing these days around the topic of culture? Well, the first thing I see them doing is taking responsibility. They know it matters. They know that culture drives performance. The second thing I see them doing is actually really putting the work in to understand what culture they've got. Measuring culture has gone well beyond a simple engagement survey or a customer survey. You can use all sorts of other metrics now to develop that composite view of your organization's culture. Having understood what culture you've got, they then put the work in again to determine and agree what culture you want and how you're going to get from what you've got to what you want if that's different. Having done that, they show leadership in their personal behaviour, living up to the culture that they want everybody else to, but also using their antennae to figure out how it's going and pick up the signals that show that you're making progress in developing the culture that you want or not. Then they use their interpersonal skills basically to advocate and encourage to get the right culture, but also to deal with situations where people aren't actually living up to the culture that you want. Most of all, though, it's a judgment thing, judging when you need to change the culture, how you need to change the culture, and understanding the signals that you're picking up. You need the interpretive capability to do that. You also need discipline. You need discipline in terms of the nominations and the remuneration committee. You know, everyone you add to the board, to the senior executive team, should be additive to the culture. In all those remuneration decisions, are you reinforcing the culture or are you undermining it? You have to basically have the discipline not to compromise, but to put culture first. Do they think that there needs to be a uniform culture across the organisation? Well, no. There might be perfectly legitimate reasons why, for geography or functional reasons or just the nature of business, that you need different cultures in different parts of the organisation. But what they do want is a common set of characteristics which go right across. And does that mean they want clones? No, because having a high degree of diversity and inclusiveness around your culture is key to having a healthy culture. So to sum up, I'd say good boards take responsibility for culture. They put the work in to understand what culture they've got. They put the work in again to determine what culture they want and agree that and have a clear plan for achieving it. Is it easy? No, it's not easy at all, but it's much easier if you try.